My best friend stole my wedding fund, then had the audacity to ask me to be her maid of honor. I found out my best friend of 12 years cleaned out our shared apartment deposit and my wedding savings to pay for her secret destination wedding. Yesterday, she tested asking me to be her maid of honor at the ceremony I unknowingly funded. We met in college parent. Rachel was the extroverted firecracker who pulled shy, practical me out of my shell. Our friendship survived graduation, career changes, and relationships. When my boyfriend Jake proposed last year, Rachel was the first person I called. You'll have the most beautiful wedding, she gushed. I'll help with everything. I'd been saving for 3 years in a dedicated account for $23,000 that represented countless overtime shifts and passed up vacations. Rachel knew exactly how much it meant to me. She'd listened to me talk about my dream wedding since we were 22. 2 months ago, Rachel suggested we open a joint account for our apartment expenses. It'll be easier to track our bills, she insisted. Plus, we'll both build better credit. She worked in finance, so I trusted her expertise. I added her as a co-signer to what I thought was a new account. I didn't realize she'd linked it to my wedding fund last week. I tried to make a deposit, my balance, $842.17. The bank confirmed Rachel had withdrawn $22,000 3 weeks earlier. My calls went straight to voicemail. Her social media had been quiet for weeks that night. Jake held me while I sobbed into his chest. We can postpone, he whispered, start over. I don't need a fancy wedding, but the betrayal hurt worse than the money. 12 years of friendship, thousands of shared secrets, and she'd calculated this theft for months. Yesterday morning, my phone lit up with her message. Surprise, James and I are getting married in Bali next month. Will you be my maid of honor? No one knows me like you do. Next thick attached was a photo of her and her boyfriend on a beach. She was wearing a diamond ring that looked eerily similar to one I'd shown her from my Dubai Air board. I couldn't breathe. She wasn't just asking me to celebrate her stealing my wedding fund parent. She wanted me to stand beside her at the ceremony my money had purchased. I forwarded everything to my lawyer cousin, who immediately called it the most clear-cut case of financial fraud she'd seen. Instead of responding to Rachel, I sent a simple email to everyone in our friend group with bank statements, withdrawal receipts, and her text. Unfortunately, I won't be attending Rachel's wedding. As you can see, I've already contributed more than enough. Within hours, her carefully crafted social media announcement was flooded with questions she couldn't answer. This morning, I woke up to a tearful voicemail. It wasn't supposed to be like this, she sobbed. I was going to pay you back eventually. We're best friends. Jake and I are having a small ceremony in his parents' backyard next spring. My new maid of honor is his sister, who helped us set up a GoFundMe that's already replaced half of what was taken. Sometimes the people closest to you are just close enough to know exactly where to stick the knife.